What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the weird part of YouTube, aka my channel. So, yeah, I'm trying something new, recording with the iPad for the Blue Yeti. So, I just recently got this mic and read the reviews and stuff, and I really wanted to test it out. So, do let me know how it is. And a lot of ASMR people recording with this video. So anyways, coming back to this video's topic, US travel restrictions. Is it removed? Has it gone? What are the new updates? Stuff like that. So a lot of people have been asking me, DMing me, like, why don't I cover about other countries like Australia, Canada? Well, those rules are really, really simple. They're very straightforward. They publish up ahead. But what is right now remaining a mystery is the US travel restrictions. Now, let's cover those countries anyways. So for example, Australia, they've removed the travel restrictions as of right now, both Australia and New Zealand, so people can actually go ahead and travel there. So you can go ahead and book there if your destination is for sure Australia. The other part obviously is Canada. Canada has been very clear with their updates when it comes to other countries. Recently, August 9th, last Monday, is when they opened the borders for US for non-essential travel. Essentially, anybody like you and me can go there as long as you're living in the US, you have a visa, or you have the proper documents to go there. You can go there. So obviously, the borders are open. US does open the border at the moment, tentatively August 21st. That's next week, to Canada as well as Mexico. It could change because of the Delta variant, and there are a lot of restrictions around that. So why is US still not opening borders? So another reason why is because of the rise in Delta variants. Another reason why people are still so puzzled by the fact that US hasn't opened the travel restrictions or the borders yet is because US was the first country to actually go ahead with the vaccination. We have been vaccinating people since last December. So since December 2020, we've been vaccinating first with the essential workers and the healthcare workers, and so on in different phases. I got vaccinated end of March, and then sort of opened around end of March, April to everybody. And it's been April, May, June, July, more 4 months, 4.5 months if you count August as well. And there's still some sort of hesitancy with respect to opening borders. So you can imagine that about 70% are like partially vaccinated, partially at least one dose of vaccine. That includes even Johnson & Johnson, which is just one dose, whereas at least 50% of the US citizens are vaccinated. A large portion of the unvaccinated, however, do exist, but keep in mind that they are, less than their children who are less than 12 years, and essentially 12 to 16-year-old or 12 to 15-year-old, they are yet to get vaccinated, or they are, I'm not sure who's counting the numbers, but essentially there is hesitancy with respect to the vaccines and stuff like that. So, but essentially a larger portion of the population are vaccinated. If you look at California, for example, at least 70% of us are vaccinated. Where I live in the Bay Area, a lot of people are vaccinated. So there includes a lot of things there. However, Florida, Texas, those couple of states the population isn't majorly vaccinated, so it depends on where you are. But again, if you're vaccinated, the chance of spreading the virus is very low. But so this is the reason why, because US is number one in terms of vaccination, also in terms of number of cases, it goes kind of hand in hand. But again, the cases were again from last year, not much this year. So there is this sort of hesitancy, and people from other countries are like, hey, we've opened the borders to you guys should open up. So like I said last video, if you want, check that out in the description, that if they don't open up the borders very soon, they're going to be very, very politically, it's going to be really, really weird. So I hope they open it very soon. So what is it looking right now? A lot of airlines are pushing it. So for example, Virgin Airlines, JetBlue, they are really, really frustrated. Even companies like Airbnb, whose major portion of profits is essentially through tourism. A lot of tourist companies are dying because majorly it's summer, where it's like peak travel. Like I said, like peak travel is during summer, essentially during fall and stuff. It sort of dies down and again starts up during end of December, like during Thanksgiving, when people start going out. So when can we actually see it? A lot of A lot of predictions are again September end or something, like again in phase portion, but I'm predicting it's going to open much sooner. But obviously it's like August 14th right now, and it's going to be mid-August already, and there's no sort of expectation. A lot has been going on last week politically. There were lots of bill passing, so probably this sort of took another sidetrack. So I do listen to a lot of White House press briefing every day, just so that I can update you guys what are the status that's going on, and how can you actually get in and all that stuff. So yeah, things are looking really bleak right now. I'm assuming that next week, that is the week of 15th, that's the second week, I guess, of August. Man, time flies. So that we'll get some sort of an update from the White House press briefing, what sort of end date we can expect. And yeah, so not much updates as of right now. Canada, however, are opening in September 21st, so a lot of other predictions are going on that whether we'll follow Canada. Keep in mind that Canada is still vaccinating people. It just started like somehow in late of June or something like that. So there are still lots of number of people who are getting vaccinated who aren't ready yet, whereas US has been doing that for a very long time, and US has actually given a lot of vaccine to Canada as well, like Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson, and some from AstraZeneca. So these type of things do again, Canada, larger number of population hasn't already gotten vaccinated. So yeah, that's what it's going on. So I would just say ensure, if you're on a B1 B2 visa or you're a tourist, ensure that try to do an open ticket if you can, if you're really desperate to come here. A lot of airlines do keep pushing it up and down. United, however, gives you travel credits. So if you have a United ticket and you really wanted to ensure that you can't come right now, keep in mind that the travel tickets do exist, and they keep you in points and stuff like that. So if you want to try it, because tickets are really cheap right now in terms of end of September, but it would go up. So try to keep an open ticket if that's an option to you. If it isn't, let's keep ensure that we'll see some update hopefully this week. And that is all, y'all. So if you're not vaccinated already, and if you know someone who's not vaccinated, ensure that they do get vaccinated, because the earlier we get vaccinated, the earlier we can see this whole Delta variant just go down and die down. So that is all, y'all. So hopefully you like this video. Again, not much updates in terms of travel restrictions and stuff like that, but keep posting. If you have any questions and stuff, do write them down in the comment below, and I'll try my best to answer them or get some answers from somewhere else. So that's all, y'all. Hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye.